Maybe tell the group to quiet down. Let them know.
You will be cited.
It also has to be said more than once.
Hey, sir, we couldn't hear that. I could barely hear you.
923. Okay.
I'm saying 9. I could barely hear him. I'm saying 5.
Yeah.
Give another dispersal.
Not a dispersal order.
Thank you.
Just warning. Oh, but they did do it a second time.
Alright, y'all, we're gonna move our picket across the street. You will be cited. Let's lead our picket across the street. Fuck LAPD and fuck you! Motherfucking balls. Fuck Eric Garcetti! Fuck Eric Garcetti!
So, the mayor of Los Angeles, California is Mayor Garcetti. And Los Angeles has some of the worst transportation and homelessness in the country. And Joe Biden is considering him for head of HUD or transportation. So Black Lives Matter LA is here to protest Mayor Garcetti in front of the mayor's mansion here in Los Angeles. And they're just police standing outside of his house. I guess, I don't know, making sure everything is peaceful. But the main objective of these guys is to not get Mayor Garcetti, to make it known that Mayor Garcetti is not put in in Biden's cabinet. Yeah, I know they they let MAGA protest, but they in front of his house, but they were telling these guys not to protest, so they just went across the street because they don't want to. They understand that it's unfair, but they don't want to. They don't want this to get shut down because they want to do it every single day. So they're pushing the limits as much as possible without having to be dispersed. As you can see right now, there's some police and helmets coming by. I don't know. Yes. So someone says, but we want Garcetti out of LA. You're right. The Black Lives Matter people do want Garcetti out of LA as well. However, they say they rather take one for the team than have him to be head of HUD and head of transportation. So that's what they were saying on Thanksgiving Day, where they were also protesting in front of the mansion.
Folks, can you please get on this side? We're gonna you can move down a little bit. We're just gonna hold the street for
But also for regular Northmen. So that means if you got a drum, if you got a cowbell, if you got some motherfucking sticks that you banging together, these stupid ass cops are gonna try to arrest us. So as we know, we keep us safe. 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 So for right now, we're gonna ask folks to only use our voices. Just playing, we doing great.
So if you see that they're not using horns or sticks or anything, it's because there was a warning issued by the sergeant that said that they couldn't use things to make noise. So as you can see, the BLM LA, they're doing everything possible to, I guess, to stick within the rules, to be able to protest and to be able to legally protest and have their voices heard. Lives Matter. And most of the people who are in office now, like Biden and people that he's electing, don't want to defund the police, and so you'll keep seeing protests throughout his tenure as president. become head of transportation or a HUD in Biden's cabinet. So if y'all can't hear this, the chant that they're doing now is Garcetti is the worst mayor in the nation. Don't pick him for transportation. So one of the reasons why the protest is outside of Garcetti's house, they've been protesting Garcetti for over a year now. And the fact that he's being considered for any cabinet position in the White House is sort of an insult. And so they've been protesting this guy for the longest. So wrong in this country. There's a lot of shared grievances. As far as how to get rid of them, that's where everyone sort of seems to go, their separate ways. to be honest, if Trump supporters hate Mayor Garcetti as much as Black Lives Matter does, they should be out here together protesting this guy, because what he's done to Los Angeles, what they're protesting is that he doesn't do to the entire country. So I think Black Lives Matter isn't just they don't want to do it just for an election or just for a cycle. I think they want to keep going till forever. It doesn't matter if you're a Democrat or a Republican. If there's some grievances with anybody in government, that should be something that's shared. It's my opinion. Christian says, I can't wait for Biden to fuck everything up. That's likely. That's likely. I mean, according to what these people think, because they don't like his ass. They don't like him either. Christian says they're still saying fuck the police even though their president won. I don't know if you followed Black Lives Matter through the entire thing, but Biden is far from their president. They didn't want Biden at all. They didn't want Biden or Trump because they feel like even Garcetti right now, who they're protesting, they're the same people. So if Biden's house was here, they'd be protesting Biden as well. So the reason why they're walking in a circle, sort of an oval right now, is because in a protest, you're not supposed to, it's the weirdest sort of law. When you're protesting, you can't stay still. You can't stand still. So they are walking in a circle, because as soon as they stand still, then it would be deemed unlawful and they'd have to disperse. So they're just walking in the oval. This is something that's been in place for a long time. I'm not sure who came up with the law. Maybe it's to tire people out, but this has been lasting maybe like an hour or even less, and they've been going every single morning. What they're chanting right now is Garcetti is the worst mayor in the nation. Don't pick him for transportation. So what's been going on? So this is the 5th day of the protest, and since they started, police have found ways to disperse the crowd, from standing on the street to using bullhorns and sticks and pots, to standing still, to standing right in front of, circling right in front of the house. So this is the result. This is the result of 5 days of learning the police tactics. So they're using their voices. They're walking in a circle. They're across the street. They're pretty much doing everything possible to be able to stay and protest Biden not having Mayor Garcetti in his cabinet. Some protests have lasted 20 minutes. The last one, which was on Thanksgiving that I was at, that was probably about 30 minutes before they came and deemed it unlawful and had everybody leave. Now, it looks like they can't find another reason to kick these people out. So this chant is Garcetti is a bitch. Don't pick him for shit. So this is a Black Lives Matter LA, along with some other groups. There are about 4 or 5 other groups who put this together, or who are joining Black Lives Matter to protest Mayor Garcetti. They started I think they started on Tuesday, or I think it's Tuesday, which was 2 days before Thanksgiving. No one wants people protesting outside of their homes, so police is going to find any reason to disperse the crowd. And since 5 days ago, they've been kicking them out because they were on the streets. Then they were kicking them out because they were making noises with pots and pans and bullhorns. Then they kicked them out because they weren't on the sidewalks. Then they kicked them out because they were in front of the, right in front of the mansion, the Getty house. But now there's no reason, because they've sort of figured out what they should do in order to not be dispersed. So, which is why they're walking in a circle right now, because that was another thing. If you're standing still, then you'd have to disperse as well. So they're walking in an oval across from the Getty house. So if you're just joining, Black Lives Matter LA, along with a few other groups, have been protesting Mayor Eric Garcetti in front of the Getty House. This is where the mayor lives, because Joe Biden is considering him for head of HUD or transportation. And they believe that Los Angeles has some of the worst homelessness and worst transportation in the country. And the fact that Biden is even considering him is sort of an insult. So they've been out here protesting Mayor Garcetti. The chant that they're doing right now is, "Don't pick him for HUD. Garcetti is dirty as mud." And the one before that was, "Garcetti is the worst mayor in the nation. Don't pick him for transportation." So, this dude right here without a helmet on, and these two are the ones who are in charge. He was on a bullhorn earlier, giving warnings and telling that if they were in front, or if they weren't on a sidewalk, or if they're on whatever, that he would arrest them. So right now they're circling across from the Getty House and not using bullhorns and all that other stuff, so that they are not dispersed. Why they mad? Jam asked why they mad. So BLM has been protesting Mayor Garcetti for the past year. And the fact that Joe Biden is considering him for a cabinet position is what they're upset about. So they don't want him to be considered. And they'd rather actually him stay here in LA than be put in HUD or transportation, where he can cause more damage. So the reason why they're not across the street is because this guy right here on without a helmet on the left, I guess they were too close or something, so they were just trying to find any reason to get them to disperse and to leave. So this Black Lives Matter crowd decided that they're just gonna protest across the street.
All right, y'all.
All right,
How
y'all.
y'all feeling? These dusty ass, stupid ass, useless ass motherfuckers. Trying to criminalize us yet again today. Right? And they tried even more than they did yesterday, right? They had folks saying, we're gonna arrest folks for banging on pots and pans. But what do? Ooh, we did all of it, whatever the fuck y'all just said. We did all that, and mostly, we practiced courageous discipline. They try to point folks out, single folks out, target folks. But what do? We let everybody know, hey, nah, we're not going to use our amplified sound. Then after they said, oh, you can't be in front of the mayor's house standing stationary. Then we started to have our picket line over there, right? Yeah. And they said, oh, this is a targeted protest. You can't stay here in front of the mayor's house. So we moved to the other side of the street, right? And then they started to say, oh my God, you're betting on pots and pans. Oh no. We're going to have to arrest you for that. And we stopped that, right? And this whole damn time, did we ever stop uplifting our message? No. Did we ever let them silence us? No. Did we ever let them intimidate us? No. Did we ever let them dictate what the fuck we can or cannot do? No. Or what the fuck we can or cannot say? No. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. We're going to continue to come out here every single fucking day. Accountable for his failures in this city and to make sure that he does not get appointed to no motherfucking cabinet. Like Dan said, Garcetti is a bitch. Don't bring him for shit. Hey, Garcetti is a bitch. Don't bring him for shit. Hey, Garcetti is a bitch. Don't bring him for shit. Truth to power, and we're building our own motherfucking power. So with that, we're gonna have our BLM youth, Black Baby Lives, our BLM members who are 25 or under, or you-ish, some of y'all.
So if you didn't get the message, what the guy was saying was that first they came and they said that they would arrest them if they stood stationary. So then they started circling them. Then they said they'd arrest them if they stayed in front of the house, so they crossed the street. Then they said they'd arrest them if they were using pots and pans and bullhorns. So then they just used their voices and hands. So obviously, you know, this group wants to be able to continue to protest every day without people getting arrested and having their voices heard.
It is our duty to win. We must love and protect one another. We have nothing to lose.
I bet some of these cops probably don't want to be out here. Because really, to be honest, this is a very peaceful group, and I think this is, I don't know if it's worth it, if it was worth it for them to be out here. And so now it's over. They're gonna head back to where they started, which is a few blocks away from here. And they're gonna go, I don't know, somewhere else.
I'm just, out here. Headed to Beverly Hills later. Oh, yeah?
About 2 days ago, there was a dispersal order, and I think 2 people showed up late, like around now, and they were immediately arrested. So I know they wanted to arrest somebody or some people. Sort of intimidation, I don't know. They don't want people out here waking people up, and especially waking the mayor up. He's probably the one that, doesn't want that, but that's not going to stop them. They're going to be coming every single day. Will it stop Biden from getting Mayor Garcetti on his cabinet? I don't think so. If he really wants him on there, he's gonna put him on there. So we'll see. If he doesn't put him on his cabinet, it'll be because he doesn't want to, not because of Black Lives Matter. I don't think it is, because it didn't seem like he cares, to be honest. And it doesn't seem like a lot of the Democrats, period, care. They at least the establishment, they speak a really good game, but they haven't really done anything. It's been on a local level that people have really listened to Black Lives Matter and what they had to say. So the crowd has left, and the protest is done, pretty much.